Good shot.
I like that.
I see you.
She's on fire.
Stay left, Danny.
Oh. Okay. Hit me.
There it is. Oh, that's a dunk. That's a dunk. 2014.
Nice.
Let's go, Megan.
MVP.
Right.
MVP. Oh.
Good defense, good defense.
Oh, go, get that. Yeah. That's the game. That's the game.
On a defensive steal. On a steal. You love to see it. Let's go, Megan.
We got a great lineup here. This is a great lineup. I just knew we was going to win. I knew we was going to win.
And Megan, you were all
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Kat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's White. 5 to shoot. Mr. Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself as Jason Tatum. Each year he continues to move the needle, achieving new levels of accomplishment in the game.
Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's White. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. That shot wide open.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Lopez. His last outing, he had 8 points. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
The first one falls.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Holiday. Launches a three. The rebound by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Now, here's Connaughton. After the miss from Derek White.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Tatum against Giannis. Tatum, and good. Got the end as that time as it falls.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. Top assisting centers and power forwards this year. Fifth is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Kristaps Porzingis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Holiday, still without a basket. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Holiday from the arc.
You just will not outcompete Lillard. Plays the game with such passion. Dave coming up big on defense. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That one goes in.
Well, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Free throw good from Brown.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the Smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
Here's Lillard. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring in this one. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Lopez. And Connaughton has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Middleton can't get it to go.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
White the pass to Brown. Porzingis against Lillard. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Shots good by Middleton.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 9. Tatum deciding where to go with it, and he finishes nicely on the way. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. Trent's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's DeLon Wright in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Lopez. Still scoreless. Prince outside. It's blocked. Here's Hauser. Guarded by Prince. That's to Cornette. Here's Pritchard, and Horford wide open. He shoots. They get it back. Celtics passing it around. Pritchard passes to Horford. Brown outside. They shoot again, and the shot goes in. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brown against Trent. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Brook Lopez. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to his efficiency from three. As you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball. But really to no avail.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now, here's Trent. Still yet to score. And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
See how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Boston. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Milwaukee, 9 games back.
And I think for Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Portis. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Trent against White. Trent can't hit.
And smothered him on that mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And he's able to get it back.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Three-pointer. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Offensive rebound. Here's Portis, and it's blocked. White looking around. Here's the pass to Pritchard. To the paint. Cornette can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Pritchard. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Outside, White. Over Trent. White, good. White's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, White continues to be aggressive looking at that mid-range shot. And I know why. He's got a nice touch from there.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Middleton against Tatum. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks trail by 5. Down low. Here's Giannis. Hits the jumper. Antetokounmpo's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bucks. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s. Even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Brown against Connaughton. Brown down low. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Connaughton. Up again. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. Porzingis inside. Giannis is there. Porzingis can't hit. Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. To the right side. There's the walk. There's Giannis. Look out below.
The assist. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night. I don't get bored. Greats, best players never get bored. They always give their best every given night. That's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report.
The NBA season 1-2-2-0-2-5 game 1-5 matchup is now live streaming on Jake's International Sports Showdown 2025.
He's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Here's Lillard. Oh, that was terrific.
My good.
Oh! Is Dame
Game
trying to get in
1-5
the dunk
Milwaukee Bucks
contest?
5-9 Boston Celtics
Like it on that
1-4-0.
incredible finish.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Tatum with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Charlotte.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
From 13, no good from Connaughton.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy. making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Jrue Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
That free throw good from Jrue Holiday.
You know, in the case of Jrue Holiday, having two brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tillman's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Both free throws good from Holiday. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Let's see which section can be allotted for a free t-shirt.
Fourth and fewest turnovers per game, and they've made a living off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe. They play in control. And that's an important difference. Passes to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Over Tatum. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 points. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Antetokounmpo against Porzingis. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's Brown. He had 25 points in the win against Charlotte.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
For Boston, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Brown, no good on the free throw. The Bucks trail. Inside, Lillard, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's 19 points for Lillard.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
Outside Holiday, connects from three-point range.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Good on the bucket. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Tatum. Tatum sinks it in a thicket of defenders.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Bucks passing it around. Wright looking around. Back to Lopez. Fade away. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Brown. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 3. Left side, Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Lillard left side. sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 24 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Making a switch here. Prince is checked in.
They are Celtics.
We're at the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Celtics second.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
The baseline jam. To the inside. Tatum gets it inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard, the Vasta Lopez.
In a moment here to see the numbers for Jason Tatum. Averaging about 27 points per 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is. And he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
That free throw good from Lillard. Trent's checked in for Brook Lopez. So he gets them both. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Tatum. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Prince trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 16.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Pritchard. Bucket is good. Bucks trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now Tatum, 15 points in the game. The pass to Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Three-pointer Lillard. Rebound Boston.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And he gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To halt the run, they get it back. Prince's shot is good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Pass to White. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. And he uses the glass on the lane. Pritchard's got 9 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it. Inside. And here comes one. Leading the fast break.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bobby Portis is checked in for Wright. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Giannis against Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. Pulled the shot a little out, but the bounce goes his way. Giannis has got 20 points.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
The effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
I thought defensively, it just wasn't good enough. You got to be engaged at this level. Any lapse of concentration, lapse of efforts, you will pay for it, and they have. They've got to lock in defensively.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. And it's Lillard in at the point.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Pritchard passes to White. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton.
A moment now to see the numbers for Antetokounmpo. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tatum, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, I mean, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
The first free throw is good.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Middleton kicks to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Tatum dishes to Holiday. To the wing on the left. From 18 feet away, Lopez with the block.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But, you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
And he makes the first.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Lillard.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And they're running. Here's Tatum. Tatum cleared for takeoff. And Wayne.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot. They've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline reporter.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts.
With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Tatum willing it to go.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
And he gets it to go. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Holiday goes in.
Wow, Holiday just assaulting the rim. Going at it full speed.
Holiday against Lillard. Around the back and lays it in. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half. Right the pass to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Down low. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket for Covington.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the three. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Holiday against Lillard. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Shoots over Brown. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Here's Porzingis, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's sent back by White. Here's Porzingis. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's White missing. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And the lack of rim protection of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tillman's checked in, and it's Horford in for Jason Tatum. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. And Trent subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Hey, White is a fighter now. He's close inside. He's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
And that one falls for White.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Pritchard passes to White. Here's Tillman. Brown outside. To the inside. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
From deep, Trent. The rebound by the Celtics. White's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to the right wing. Pritchard passes to White. Now here's Brown for the tie. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got 13.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You got to love how clever he is with the ball.
Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 3.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to White. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Puts it up from 12. No good that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Tillman. Nothing on the board. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Lillard's got 40 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's White. Now the pass to Tillman. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Kicks it out to Lillard. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Fires the 3. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Boston on D. 4-point game. Trent gets the bucket.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Passes it to Pritchard. To the paint, Fournette, and that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
46 seconds left in the third. Pritchard passes to Brown. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And that one falls for Prince.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Brown. Here's Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over the ball.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
Cash money at the stripe. ATM not wasting any of those chances. And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Up top, Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Free throw good from Brown. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Here's Connaughton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the left wing. The tray. Kept alive. Here's Porzingis. Count it. Porzingis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
And it's Lillard missing. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Connaughton. And it's sent back by Lopez. Feeds it to Lillard. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum, and it's Tatum completing the break.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Lillard finds Lopez. And here is Connaughton. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pritchard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. From around Jay, and Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here is Connaughton. That's a 2 from Lillard. They get the rebound. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Pass to White. Shoots the three. Wow. Came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And he makes all 3. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Rise up, Drew. He's a big guard, folks. Holiday is physical, too.
Here's Middleton, rebounded by the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Porzingis. Not going to go that time. Good D by Lopez.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
To the inside. And Holiday throws it down.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And Lillard gets to Middleton. Fades. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Giannis flies the other way.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
White, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Derek White.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Bucks trail by 7. Lillard with it. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 46 points.
And it's astonishing how Lillard can run up the scoreboard when he's in that zone. He is scary on offense.
And here's Tatum for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Lillard scanning the floor. Shoots it. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one drops for him. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. And the pass to Giannis. He dishes it to Lillard. Takes it inside. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Lopez dishes to Lillard. They need this. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot by Holiday, no good. Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Tatum.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Lillard, the pass to Connaughton. Rebound, Boston.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Lillard outside. Middleton outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Tatum. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 13. And Lillard kicks to Connaughton. The shot will not fall. White with the defensive effort. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Well, good with the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Celtics leading by 13. Inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And he makes that one.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Get up on your feet.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. finds Brown. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. The rebound by the Celtics. Holiday's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Tatum. Over Middleton. And there's the bucket for Tatum. Tatum's got 30.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jason Tatum.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Prince has checked in for Chris Middleton. Trent comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's DeLon Wright in for Lillard. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Pass to Cornette. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Jacks up a 3. That shot no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.